Hail the Barbarian Horde! I'm Joe here from East Makostan,
Hello and greetings.
and we've got another Kull the Conqueror video for you all. Yay! So, last time we discussed how Kull gets the crown. This time we're just going to discuss kind of what's his first impression of it. And the first impression is one which is a little interesting to me, because in a way, it feels a bit like a weird job interview where two is just trying to convince him, please stay. Because the first thing he really wants to show him is the saraglio. Now, for those not in the know, saraglios were in the ancient Bronze Age and even in the Ottoman Empire where the harem lived. And what is a harem? It's where the women live, where the concubines, slaves of a certain sort, and where the wives and whatnot of a great king or emperor are to be found. This was obviously a very important place, and it was heavily guarded. And the thing is, Kull is very awkward with them and unsure of himself here, and it is an interesting take. In the novel, there's a touching moment where the first woman who throws herself before him thanks him for avenging her son, and that, well, she's basically in tears because she did love her son, and for Kull to have avenged him was all that she could have wanted. But she's ultimately a heartbroken woman, because no parent should ever bury their child, and she did. This is the first impression Kull gets of kingship. And he awkwardly, he does something like, bienvenue, like, you're welcome. He's very awkward and uncomfortable in the novel. At the same time, he's moved and aggrieved for her. He's, how do I put it? It's a scene where you get a bit of a sense of compassion from him. And it's like we've seen the harder edge of the character, but this is the first time we see the softer edge, where he's genuinely moved and heartbroken for another human being. And it's a very important scene I don't think was in the movie, and it's something that should have been in there. That said, Zaretta appears, and she's, well, you should immediately be struck by how bad an actress she has, her actress is, and of course we get a bit of awkward flirting there. Ew. And, Kull asks her to attend to him. Now, Kull he asks for her to read his future in the cards. And this is where we find out these two know each other. Zaretta, for her part, had already told him that he grabbed her very awkwardly. And already you can sense the #MeToo folk wanting to come out of the woodworks. But you see, Kull is what we call a Chad. He doesn't care. And he just snickers and goes, oh, well, okay. Glad I got to grab you. And basically, and it's awkward and it's funny. But the card reading part is the interesting part. One of the cards he draws is the tiger. And we get a bit of his backstory. He was kind of a feral child. And the tiger has always been his emblem, his icon. And it's something I really like that is from Robert E. Howard. And the thing is, tigers are symbols of strength and vigor and protectiveness. And these are very, very important animals in the food chain as well. They're also very dangerous, and they're very, very strong. So there's a lot of symbolism that was conveyed with Kull being a tiger. This is his regal animal. Most associate with lions, as Conan does. but not Kull.
And Kull being as strong as a tiger is a very important choice. And I think Robert E. Howard made a good choice because of the ferocious
side. Yeah, and there's also another thing about it. It's in Asian literature and imagery that tigers are somewhat regal animals. I think over there they are royal animals, like lions are in the West. Just to be clear, for those not familiar with Asia, this is the, I just specified because too many people tend to say India and Pakistan are Asia. No. Asia means the Orient, means China, Mongolia, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, this region. Everything to the east of India is Asia. India is firmly within the region of Arabia. It's in the Arabic Middle Eastern region. Also, if you think about kind of how the culture has always functioned and everything, it's interesting that they don't have the tiger as a big icon as Asia. The Arabs don't seem to have had much interaction with the animal, but it kind of makes sense. But anyways, the character of Kull is one whom he's a bit like a fish out of water, especially here. And yes, he's having his bath, and it's a little ironic for us to comment that he's a fish out of water. But it's just, this is a semi-Roman, semi-Eastern Roman, or Greek, I should say, imperial type of culture and country. And here we have Kull, who is clearly not these things. He is a barbarian. How do I put it? He's firmly a Celtic figure. He's a Celt who's plucked up and dropped into the role of emperor. How is he supposed to figure things out? Now, historically, we know that there was a Germanic emperor who was made emperor, Zeno. Zeno was remarkable for the fact that he was a pretty darn good emperor who saved Greece from the same fate as the Western Empire. And it's very fascinating what happened there. And Zeno is the character whom Kull is based off of. Now, on the other hand, Kull is informed that Zaretta is a slave. And, he's then going to have the scene where we're introduced to the stone tablet, which has all the laws of Valusia. And I kind of think that deserves its own video for analysis and consideration. So we'll wait till next time. So we'll split what was supposed to be 2 videos into one. Well, one video, into 2. Jeez, I'm tired. Anyways, don't forget to smash that like and that subscribe button, and to check out our new channel, Bros Corinne, as we've got a new episode there, which has a lot of nods to Howard's writing. So until next time, also like and subscribe here on Brothers Hiborian. We're almost at 300 subs, so let's kind of try to get there, because we can't do it without you guys. So until next time, take care.